Hi everybody, it's Persephone, and I haven't made a video in, I don't know, a week or so now, but I've had a lot to say. I've just been exhausted and doing research, and have been watching all of your videos, and so here goes. I hope I remember everything. If I don't, it'll be on the next video, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes. Lazy Bee and Emily, I can't pronounce your screen name, so I'll leave that off, but I definitely wanted to address a few things that you guys had mentioned to me, and I guess just share some of my past experiences with meditation. Jen, it sounds like you're having some issues with negative entities, and one thing that I've really been led to talk about is just protection while you're meditating, or even in everyday life if you come across something that's negative. I've trained in meditation and psychic development, and under the guise of meditation classes, but really every time you do that you're developing your intuition. So the things that my teacher taught me years ago were basics first. Always, if you're drawn to do this, surround yourself with white light. I know Diro's even mentioned it. The thing that she taught us to say was that first of all, you can ask if the other beings are coming in the white light of the universe, and that is kind of an automatic. They have to answer yes or no, and if they say no, just tell them to go away. Say you can't stay, you must leave, things like that. And the other thing she taught us to say was, I surround myself with the most brilliant or the brightest white light, or the purest white light of the universe, from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. And you can say that as many times as you need, but really once you do that and you really visualize yourself surrounded in this white light and make it bright and make it big, then you're really encased in white light, and darkness has to run from that. They can't stay. They do run from that. There are other things that I do. You can also try surrounding yourself in a gold light, if that helps. Just try different things that work for you. In everyday life, when I come across things that are negative or people that are negative, lately I've been putting the Merkaba in spin around my body, just make it start spinning around my body, and bam, that's been like the strongest thing to send people away if I don't want someone in my energy. And I can sense right away when, like, someone came up today at work to me that I'd never seen before, and I just didn't want them in my space. Got the Merkaba spinning all around my body. He backed up, didn't want to come in it. I've tried over the years things like putting up energetic walls, put up brick walls, put up the black wall is something that someone else who was a friend of mine picked up on. She's like, when you're angry and you don't want to talk, you have this black wall all around you, and that was before I even really started focusing on it. Can be very effective. I put up kind of psychic mirrors around me to kind of reflect away the negative energy. You might want to be careful with that one, because if people don't like what they see in themselves, they tend to still be negative, but at least it can reflect their negative energy away. There's a variety of things. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know, or more specifics, I'm happy to share with you about that. And then the second son, Lazy Bee, and I have talked about this, but she asked how I charge from the second sun, and really, when we're sun charging, that's what we're charging from, the second sun. If you watch Dude Come On, he's got this little clip about the second sun and where it's actually located in comparison to the sun that we see. And that's just been super helpful to me, just to know where it is. Not that you have to know, but I'm a visual person, so I like to know where it is. I use the analogy of, from my recent pagan roots, of drawing down the moon. If anyone's ever heard of that, it took me a while for that to catch on for me, but it's very powerful. It's where drawing down the moon is basically taking the energy of the moon into yourself, kind of a thing. So with the second sun, I visualize it or energetically pull that energy down, so that I can utilize it here. And so it's really easy once I tried it. I just visualize the energy coming down into me, and that's really helped. So I hope that helps some of you, if you're not already, doing your own thing and charging from the sun. Jen, I responded to one of your videos, I think yesterday. I don't meditate when I charge. Some people do, I guess, but I find it too distracting because I want to be able to, when I close my eyes and meditate, I do other things, and I like to have it darker in the room, but that's a personal preference. You definitely can meditate while you're charging. It's up to you. On the meditation thing, recently, I'll try the vortex. It's not every night because it gets me frustrated, and frustration is not where we need to be. So I've been doing a lot of other things. I put meditations in my favorites, and I've looked online and tried different things that have really worked for me. I find that in this time I am so open to visualizations and psychically, and to my energetic body and my light body, that pretty much everything else is working really well. So if I'm doing the like the pranic energy meditations, or I do different guided meditations, or I do the Merkaba meditations, or the more recent Kundalini type energy work, all of it's working really well, and it really boosts my confidence with what I'm doing, so that when I do go back to try the vortex and all of that, I'm not so frustrated because I know I'm making a lot of progress elsewhere. So don't get frustrated and try other things. We are all so open right now, so just get out there and try. The binaural beats, I put those in my favorites, and I know I've mentioned before that those really work for me, so give that a shot if you'd like. And one thing I didn't mention in my last video that I wanted to, as far as I've had so many experiences lately, not just in meditation, but in everyday life, and definitely in the meditations, and just in lucid times. We're all advancing so quickly now, there's not even a way to describe it, really. It's all, so many experiences. I can't even get into them all right now, but I'm sure we're all having them, whether we're totally aware of it or not. But the thing I wanted to mention was something I heard David Icke talk about, and I had no idea what this was. He said when there's a higher dimension trying to reach you, sometimes you feel like there's a spider web over your face. And a couple months ago, I woke up couple different days, and I swear there was something on my face, and I started breathing. I'm like, there's a spider web, it's in my nose, it's on my face, what is this? And I took several minutes just trying to wipe this off of my face, and I didn't know what it was. And sure enough, I heard David Icke talk about it, and he says that he had that experience when he was first becoming aware of all this, and it's the higher dimensions trying to reach you. So looks like I'll continue this in my second video.